the phone.
Hey, somebody out there needs this today, including me. How y'all doing? My name is Morgan Dixon. This is my dear friend. I don't know what side. Here she is over here. My dear friend, Vanessa Garrison. We've been friends for 20 years, since back in the day in college when I went to the better university, USC. She went to the state school called UCLA. It's
Look,
very
at
sad.
least I went. At least I went.
We are the
I barely
co-founders.
made it.
I just found my degree. How about it was in Latin and I couldn't read it? It was so bad. Anyway, we are the co-founders of the largest health organization in the country for Black women. It's called Girl Trek. Welcome to Girl Trek TV. This week we have an extraordinary show. So settle in. Let's get started.
Yes, I know everyone is in the comments. We see you out there telling us what makes you smile. Shout out to Houston. I think there's some women representing from Houston. Some woman who was saying that the women of the Delaware Soul Sisters make her smile. So make sure you tag a woman right now who not only makes you smile, not only supports you, but who needs $1,000, because we are getting ready to, in just a minute, announce the winner for this week who won $1,000 cash, and we're going to hear from the woman who won it last week. So a lot of good things are getting ready to happen, but we invite your friends, tell them they're missing out. We had about, I think, just over 11,000 walks recorded this week. Can we double that next week, Morgan? Can we get 20,000 walks recorded?
Yes, but we have to tag people and say, look, did you know if you walked 5 times with Girl Trek, you can win $1,000 for your own self-care? You got to tag people so that we know how to do it. It doesn't matter if you've never walked with Girl Trek before. You can start today. All right? You can start today. So without further ado, before we get started with anything Girl Trek, listen, the world is spinning around and around for Black women. This week in Black Girl News, we want to just celebrate all the great things. If you have great Black Girl News, let us know. This week in Black Girl News, Curl Fest was off the chain. Okay, congratulations to my dear friend Charisse, to Coach Cass, who was leading the crowd out there, to the Curly Girl Collective. Curl Fest is becoming an institution, and we're so proud of you for taking your whole thing to Randall's Island this year. Congratulations. Next up, what do we got, Vanessa?
Next up, if you're anywhere on the East Coast, it is going down this weekend. The 8th annual Black Star Film Festival. It is put on by this really talented Black woman, Maori. It is, imagine the coolest, hippest tribe of like artists and creatives telling Black stories that really light us up and really inspire us. So if you're in Philadelphia, surrounding areas, head out to Black Star Film Festival. I know for a fact that at Black Star Film Festival, Morgan, that Chantrell and our folks at Shop Black will actually be also kicking off their Kickstarter campaign. So look for Shop Black. I'm actually shopping Black, wearing my found object earrings today. So lots of good things. What do you have next in Black Girl News?
Listen, these are all things that just inspire us. We didn't even ask for permission to put this stuff on here, so we just are. Listen, Harriet the movie came out and broke the internet, y'all. It broke the end. I couldn't even sleep. I was like, okay, I gotta see the movie. Okay, how Girl Trek gonna rally? I could not even sleep when I saw this poster. Thank God for superheroes.
But how's Girl Trek gonna rally, Morgan? That's what they want to know.
Listen,
Do we got something planned or not?
Yes, we got something planned. Listen, don't try to act like the studio didn't call Girl Trek.
We're not new to this. Do y'all see Harriet over my shoulder? Girl Trek is not new to this. We are true to this. We've been down with Harriet Tubman. If she could walk to freedom, we could walk to better health, launch this movement. We got the Tubman Doctrine, 4 points to save your life. So you know we showing up for this movie, Morgan.
Listen, stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. We about to take over the whole theater, Girl Trek style. Just wait for it. Just don't be planning your own stuff. We saw y'all bootleg stuff out there. Don't be planning it. We are coming, all right? Harriet the movie came out or was released, the trailers, it just hit the internet, was on fire. So that's this week in Girl Trek or in Black Girl News. Let's talk about Girl Trek now.
Yes, some things that have inspired us this week. You know, each Monday on this segment, we're sharing photos, testimony, videos that really inspire us. And the women who are chosen for this broadcast actually win $100 shopping spree to the Girl Trek store. This week, we have a testimony of the week, and then later, we're a photo of the week, and then later, we're going to have a testimony of the week. But Morgan, introduce us to Nadia.
Okay.
Tell us about our photo of the week.
No, first of all, you don't need no introduction. Just look into this little girl's eyes.
I can't take it.
And imagine the future. Okay, is Nadia with us? This is the photo of the week. Smile, ice cream, little girls giggles, Black girl magic. It's just too much down in North Carolina. Thank you for that picture,
Nadia. By the way, as we're bringing in Nadia, there she is. As we're bringing in Nadia, I just want to remind everyone that is actually why we walk. That's the Girl Trek mission and movement. We walk to heal our bodies, inspire our daughters, and reclaim the streets of our neighborhood. So
awesome. So Nadia, walk us to that moment when you was with your baby girl. Tell me actually why it's important for you to be in Girl Trek with her.
Yeah, so growing up, I feel like my parents talked about weight and health a lot with us because we have a lot of health issues in our family. But I never had someone to go out with me and stay consistent. And so in my journey and trying to remain consistent on my health path, I wanted to bring my daughter along with me to show her that whatever she needs and wants to do to keep her body healthy, she can do that. And so 75% of the time, she's with me on my walks. She'll see me in my workout clothes and she's like, "Are we walking? We going walking today?"
Listen, mama. Yes. Tell the moms out there how they can do it, because it seems hard to prioritize.
Yeah, it's tough at times. Yeah. So, I crock pot my meals a lot. And, I lean on my partner to prepare meals as well. But there's some times where I just have to make it happen. So it might be a matter of just coming in the house, putting our clothes on. We hit the streets right away. 30 minutes is all it is. You come in and then you start working on whatever else for the evening. So.
Awesome. Well, first of all, you look awesome with your yellow on. You look so great. Last question I have for you is, how did you hear about Girl Trek?
I was introduced to Girl Trek through a friend of a friend. So we met for lunch one time. The friend girl was like, "Hey, you should meet Erica." Erica sat down and had lunch with me, just that one time. Then she friended me on Facebook. She's like, "You should join Girl Trek." And I was like, "Oh, that's cute." And then she invited me to a walk. And when I went to the walk, I was like, "Oh, I have to keep coming back. Like, when's the next walk?" And they were like, "Oh, yeah, join us again." And so it only took that one time.
Well, shout out to Erica, Sisters Keeper. Nadia, thank you so much for joining us. You'll get $100 shopping spree in the Girl Trek store. Thank you for taking pictures, and thank you for sharing your baby girl with us.
Yes, thank you, Nadia. Morgan, what other things? There were so many things that were rolling through, by the way, Girl Trek social media this weekend. If you're out there, hashtag Girl Trek, make sure you at Girl Trek, and you could be selected to come on Girl Trek TV. Are there other things, Morgan, I know that you have that inspired you this week?
First of all, did you see that lady with the Girl Trek swimsuit on? It was a lot. It was a lot.
I can't make
it was a lot. Yes.
But is that an official Girl Trek swimsuit?
No, it ain't official. We ain't got no swimsuits, but she told us step it up and get a swimsuit in the store, or she gonna keep on making her own swimsuit. And
okay, so we have a swimsuit coming, Morgan. We have an official swimsuit coming. So shout out to Frankie. All the women out there, we have official gear. If you have ideas, submit them to us.
Listen, Frankie is looking good. She got the most likes. She is looking good in that swimsuit. And Frankie, maybe make me one, but don't, because it's against Girl Trek's policy. We coming with some in the store. What else is up for this week?
I think we have the women from Iowa, Morgan, and a bunch of women led by our organizer Pebbles joined in Iowa to do their first race together. It was 7 miles. What I personally love about this photo is people are always assuming well, where Girl Trek is in Iowa, Girl Trek is here, Girl Trek is wherever you are. And that's actually this lesson. Pebbles is like, I'm in Iowa. We got Black girls out here. I'm about to organize, and it's popping off in Iowa. So shout out to all those Black girls who are not in Chocolate City or ATL or all those places, but are holding it down for the movement. We see you.
Yay. I didn't see that picture, Vanessa. I love it. What's up next?
I love it too.
Oh, okay. So all across the country, if you did not follow us on Instagram stories, it was off the chain. Our neighborhood captain program was in full swing. Our training just started last weekend. So there were hundreds of women leading training walks for their very first time with just their friends and family. This was one Nzinga led down in North Carolina. But it was off the chain. If you want to be a neighborhood captain, our goal is to take over 1,000 Black neighborhoods by this year. We need you. We
Yes,
need you.
join us.
Email us.
Join us.
Please email us at lead@girltrek.org. Lead, the word LEAD, at girltrek.org, and we will help you get it set off in your neighborhood. And if you're in Iowa, call us too.
Yes, definitely. So I have a few photos that really inspired me. This is a great lead into our next photo. When you start walking and you become a neighborhood captain, like we had a few women out in Seattle, you can take over your whole city. In Seattle this week, they did several things, showed up for the biggest parade in the entire Pacific Northwest. And maybe most importantly, they hosted a walk for Mental Health Awareness Month, which was in July. And we all know that the root causes of what are killing Black women have a lot to do with our mental wellness. So they were out there being a sister's keeper in Seattle. That was really inspiring to me. Out in Maryland, I saw one of our tried and true, I'm talking about the Watkins Park crew. When we get 1,000 parks, Morgan, we're going to have 1,000 groups like this all over. But this walk happens consistently in Watkins Park. Aletha Mills and Angela Brownlee, they lead this group and they really, really inspire me. And it's those tried and true that are out there. And then our last picture, Morgan, tell people what this is. Explain to them what it is.
Okay, first of all, get your quad strength up. This is called a joy jump. Here go the trick of a joy jump. You got to get low before you can get high. That's life, right? That's life. That you put that in your fortune cookie. You got to get low before you can get high. Every time we do a walk, you can if you do a joy jump at the end and take a picture of it, there's an ongoing epic contest on who can get highest, all right? So this is people doing their very first joy jump. I'm gonna tell you, y'all didn't get low. That's why y'all didn't get high. That's all.
No, that was Houston, Texas. They just got to bring it. They ain't even knew. They just was low. They just got to get high.
It was great. It was great. Thank you for submitting that joy jump picture. All right. So Vanessa, what's up? What's next? We have a testimony of the week.
Our testimony of the week.
Yeah.
This blew me away. I actually, first of all, everyone should know that Morgan and I call each other at the wee hours of the morning or the night on the weekends when we're really inspired by something. I called Morgan this morning and I was like, Morgan, did you see this testimony from Nicole in Philadelphia? It really touched my heart. I actually have some little paper notes here. I'm going to read it just like I'm Barbara Walters, basically, because it's inspiring. And then we're going to talk to her. Yes, Black Barbara Walters here. So Nicole in Philadelphia posted this. It's my hashtag Girl Trek shirt. And I'm going to just read you two lines. She says, it's more than a shirt or a logo. It's a strategy. It's selfless. It's self-care. It's rebuilding. It's interpersonal work and development. It's healing. It's the crumble and repair process of life, sometimes on an hourly basis. It's a reminder when in pain or depression that I am supported. It's a reminder that I can do more if I just hold on. It's a reminder that I am worthy and have access to women near and abroad who genuinely want to see me win, to see us win. That, Morgan, my hashtag Girl Trek shirt story just touched me. Let's talk to Nicole. I know we have her on hold. Let's bring her in. Nicole,
Hey!
I kind of want to cry. This really touched me. Can you just tell me, because you go on in this testimony, just tell the women in your own words, like, what does this movement mean to you beyond the obvious of the walking?
This movement is, I want to say it's part of the foundation of my life right now. I'm an advocate for therapy and group talks and individual sessions. And I remember some years ago, my therapist said, you need support. You need women in your life that you can go to, if you need to, just period, if you need to. And they were worried about me some years ago. I was isolated in the house, trying to like be this wife and, mother, and I was losing myself. I really didn't have anything for myself. I didn't put myself first. And I think within months, someone introduced Girl Trek to me, and I'm like, where is it? Where are they? From there, that's everything awesome. On my list, Girl Trek was everything. I mean, I received everything by putting myself out there continually, just meeting new women and just, I don't even want to say slowly but surely, because even within years, I've just had this countless support and love. It was like sister, mother, auntie, neighbor type love from other women that was like, it was like a rebirth for me.
Awesome. Nicole, thank you so much. So here's one thing that Morgan and I were talking about after we heard your My Hashtag Girl Trek shirt. I told Morgan, this should be a challenge. Like everybody, I want to hear from every woman out there. Do you have a My Hashtag Girl Trek story?
Yes.
Like share it using My Hashtag Girl Trek shirt. And tell us, like, what does this shirt mean to you? What does wearing the superhero blue mean to you? What does being in the movement mean to you? So we're going to use My Hashtag Girl Trek shirt to share your story about what this means, inspired by Nicole. Thank you so much for coming on, Nicole. This is a community, and we are our sister's keeper, and that was really beautiful. I was just really inspired. So Morgan, we had an entire inspiring week of good stuff, but a lot of folks have tuned in. They want to know what's the deal. They want to know the winner. They want to know the challenge for next week. We are in the middle of summer of self-care. It's Girl Trek's biggest challenge of the year. Each week, women can walk and win $1,000. So tell us what's
Vanessa,
up next.
First of all, tell the whole audience that your grandma used to play the lottery every single day.
Look,
okay?
318 down in the Central District of Seattle, Washington. She'd send me down to Village Mart. She was faithful. She believed. She was faithful.
My daddy in St. Louis played the lottery every day. Now, the odds for the lottery ain't that good, but it's only a couple thousand of y'all walking 5 days a week. There's a whole bunch of people saying they want to walk, but it takes discipline to walk 5 days a week, and every single day log your walk at stressprotest.org or stressprotest.org. It takes discipline. If you do that 5 times, you are entered to win. It's that simple. You can start any week. You can start any week.
And last week was Smile. And all you had to do was walk 5 days and report it each day on the app. And some lucky woman is getting ready. We're getting ready to find out who it is getting ready to win. So let's do the drawing now, Morgan.
But hold on. You have to win $1,000. But when you win $1,000, you have to spend it in 7 days. That's the kick. And why do we do that? Why do we do that? Why do we say 7 days? Well, this is why. Because you know what happens when you get some money. It causes more stress. You'll be like, do I send it to my cousin who don't have tuition? or do I fix the washing machine? And you be stressed out about how to spend that $1,000. We're saying no. Spend it on whatever delights your heart. Now, that might be helping your family. It might be paying a bill, but it might be going to Coachella, right? So it might be doing something you would never, ever do before. Never, ever do before. So that is our plan. Walk 5 days a week, enter at stressprotest.org, enter to win $1,000. And once you win that $1,000, you have to spend it in 7 days on yourself for radical self-care. So let's get into the drawing.
Let's get it going. So Morgan, I actually think we have live the winner who won last week. We might want to talk to her first and then do our drawing.
Yes.
Okay, let's bring her on in.
So I remember drawing your name from Sacramento.
Hi. Kimberly from Sacramento, from Morgan's hometown.
Yes.
I don't confirm for the people that I do not know you, Kimberly. Don't be trying to get me fired from my job, Kimberly. How did you put yourself in there? Listen, that's so good. Congratulations. I've never even talked to you before or seen you before. It's so good. I tried to call you. You get my voicemail?
I did. I'm saving it forever.
I was like, Kimberly, this is Morgan from Girl Trek. You won $1,000, girl. It ain't fake. So
I know my mother just was sure that it was fake. My mother. She's like, I don't believe it.
It's real.
No, because she wants some of that $1,000 now.
Tell
us, Kimberly, the most important question we have for you. How did you spend your $1,000 on self-care?
So I went back and forth. My daughter made suggestions. My best friend, everybody made suggestions. What I spent it on is a whole house deep clean.
Yes.
That's what I'm doing.
Yes. A whole house deep clean.
Whole house deep clean.
Yes. And that would make me feel so stress-free right now if somebody came in and just got all in the crevices, yes.
The baseboards, they've never been cleaned. So it's awesome. And
you
she's going to come every month.
Are you a Virgo?
No. I'm a Gemini.
All right. We got to wrap, but we're so happy that
Oh,
you
shoot.
won.
Okay.
Yes, it was so nice talking to you. We have to find
Good
out now,
talking to
Morgan,
you.
who won this week. So let's get it popping. 5 days you were asked to walk for Smile. Let's see who the winner is.
Roll it. Roll the drawing. Roll the drawing. Oh, 2,930 women enrolled. Who was the winner? Keisha
Wilkins from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Keisha
I
Wilkins.
see you, Keisha.
Yes, Keisha, get in touch with us.
Yes.
Get in touch with us, info@girltrek.org. We'll be trying to get in touch with you. Send us an email so that we can actually give you your $1,000 and you can spend it and you can come on live next week. So Morgan, I want to make sure we get to this week's assignment before we have to wrap. Let's do this quickly. I know people got things to do. It's going to be week 4 and our assignment this week is simple. Stress-free. Stress-free. Our commandment is thou shalt keep thy peace at all costs, aka not today, Satan. Morgan, what are 5 inspiring walks that women can do?
You know I can't read this on the screen, Vanessa. Why you pull it on over to me? This
I can't read it either.
Here we go. Here we go. You can walk along the river. You can walk along the stream. You can do all the things. Clear your head. Thank you, my producers.
Walk to your therapist.
Hold on.
Girlfriend.
Hold on, Vanessa. Let's just stop real quick and give a shout out to our producer who's reading it in my ear. Shout out. Where you at, Johnny?
Johnny. Yes. That's the official Girl Trek headquarter production team. I know folks thought we was doing this ourselves, but we are not. We got a whole team behind the crew doing it. So yes, there's 5 walks for stress-free. And the fun thing, Morgan, and this is really important, stress-free is a really important week. Black women are dying of stress. It's not a joke. On Wednesday, we are going to go live with a telethon where we actually talk about the state of Black women's health and stress. We'll have some of our friends on who are going to be at this year's stress protest. If you have not registered. This Wednesday, we will go live and we will really talk about the state of Black women's health and stress. So this is the perfect week to do stress-free. 5 walks this week. Don't forget to register for the stress protest. Even if you don't register for the stress protest, you can enter to win $1,000 this week. Just walk. Tell all your friends to walk this week. They don't have to have participated all the other weeks. They can start new this week, and they have great odds at winning $1,000. So I want to close this out. Morgan, do you have any final thoughts? I think maybe one final thought, and that's it.
Yeah. First of all, thank you to every single woman who's ever supported me and Vanessa over the years. I love you. I thank you. We're about to be 1 million strong by next year, and it's because you keep telling people about Girl Trek. So thank you to Erica. Thank you to every woman like Erica who spreads the word. So that's it. I love you all.
All right, everyone, stress-free this week. We'll see you on Wednesday. #GirlTrek @GirlTrek this week, week 4, stress-free. Bye.
Bye, everyone.